Namaste, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Witecki. I am the sensei to Sirius Joy, here to stand in my heart and walk in the light. Such a pleasure to walk by your side. I am love casting live in 5 dimensions on this beautiful temple of Gaia on Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And it's not just Friday, my friends. I'll also be reporting on your weekend forecast and covering your astro through Sunday. So at any time through the weekend you catch this, it will be useful to your transformation. I promise that. Now today it's a powerful day. I've chosen this beautiful indigo field of flowers because today I believe is the first day of the new mountain. Today is ruled by I Manifest, step 19, Capricorn. And this is the day where I manifest my new mountain, my mountain. And we all do this anyways. We all have to feel on top of our stuff. To some degree, this is maybe the beginning of the spring cleaning bug. As early as January, you start wanting to clean and get on top of your mountain. At least that's how I was kind of raised in that sense. But this is the point where, if you watched yesterday's show, we love and trust that our new mountain, or our tower of truth, or our tower of consciousness of all the decisions we've made, that we are standing on top of what we want to live on, what we want our Gaia temple to be. And so today we love and trust, and we'll talk about this, and I'll give you some clues in the Sensei Sunrise of how to bring this in. It's a powerful day, it's a powerful weekend, and I think it's a new day. It really is like the sun rising, a total new day. But before we teach the mechanics of how to draw it in, let's first tame our brain for the weekend, shall we? With the phrase of the day. Now, this is my first insert your own Mad Lib phrase of the day because it's important for you just to honor your truth. In the blank, you insert what your mountain is in the form of what you are. That is actually how we manifest. So, I am a film producer ready to feel the truth. I am a success ready to feel the truth. I am a powerhouse ready to feel the truth. Now, don't say anything you are that you're not ready to feel. Okay? Because what you want here is a mental da-dun and an emotional da-dun and that's calling in all your power. In fact, all of our power actually comes from our passion and our feelings because emotions carry more intelligence than thoughts. Emotions carry far more intelligence than thoughts. And that's the way spirit world is wired on earth, is emotionally and through our passion. So we are it and we feel it, and today is that bridge. I am a film producer and ready to film the truth. That's true. Ready to feel the truth. I'm just going to go with this. I am a success and ready to feel the truth. I am a manifester and ready to feel the truth. I was trying to think of a positive thing for finance. I am a financial success and ready to feel the truth. And so it is. Because I said so, I thought so. So set your mind up that way. The serious step of the day is step 19. And the architecture of incarnation is everything we love and trust and our actions, and then we sit on top of that, basically. So yesterday we started putting into motion us going down the mountain, going to a new mountain, building, whatever. We started putting into motion our change. Today we wake to that motion in progress. And this is not a time to interrupt that motion. This is not a time to change your mind. Not at all. You got to go for it now if you're serious about it and just let it go. You're better off getting there and changing and manifesting something else than you ever are in stopping a manifestation in progress. That's been my experience as a Taurus here. Right? And because we are in an I Manifest, Taurus technically rules the day. The Taurus part of us is the part that loves and trusts it and sits on the idea like a mother hen on an egg and waits for it to hatch. And that's what Tauruses do. That's why we're patient. We're waiting for stuff to hatch, all sorts of stuff to hatch all the time. So let's look at our color therapy and how the chakras are calling it in. For starters, we're in Taurus, which means we are in orange. And the power of the orange is very symbolic in the sense that yellow is all of our feelings and all of our thoughts. And that means that yellow is all of our past life knowledge, everything. So our emotions carry all of our past life motions, all of our past life memories, all of our Akashic. Everything is carried in the emotional field with the mind wrapped right into it in the same yellow so your mind can hear anything you feel. We're designed that way. So when we manifest, we're calling in everything I have been and ever been since the dawn of time on earth, and so it is. It really is that, honestly. And the red is, and me now. The red is us now, this life, only this life. So manifestation is this calling in of everything we have been and what I am right now. I am a film producer. I am a success. I am a financial wizard. That's what I am right now. And so the I am calls it in. So today we are working in all these colors, and we're working in indigo. In fact, I want to say, this came up in my own meditation today, that with us moving into this new mountain, all the indigo generation, if you're a generation indigo, if you're an indigo spirit, you know what that means, and you're called to a certain vibration. I would say that right now the indigos are getting called into service. You are officially all indigos, all indigos. Please report to your heart and what your heart tells you your mission is. And that's what we are shifting to here. So it's a powerful day of indigo. And you definitely want to, continue to, you don't want to interfere with your root, but you want to keep it healthy and go ahead and ground it. So again, no anger, no frustration, no da-da-da. Just get rid of all that stuff, breathe through it, and down into the earth. Mother Earth loves to digest that stuff and turn it into something else. Flowers, for instance. So go ahead and breathe through that. And it's not a bad idea to go ahead and clear through the front of your indigo and the back of your indigo, which is your vision, as we move forward. That's how I think your spiritual calisthenics are for the day. Now let's take a look at the cosmic clock and see what the planets have to say. Looking at the cosmic clock, as you can see, we're adding some characters to this, and with some interesting things going on today. And I haven't brought this up until just now. So today is a love and trust and I manifest sort of day. One interesting point of the day is that Mercury and Venus, which have been playing tag and kissing for a long time now, come together at step 7. That means that our thoughts, Mercury, and Venus, our creativity, are channeled into our spirit, 7. So we are thinking and creating spirit today. Very interesting, is it not? Now remember yesterday we talked about this, the North Node in Libra, and I had said that the South Node was in Aries conjuncting Uranus. And that is true at step 12, if you'd like to know. So God is saying, don't be the old ego, Aries, and the old philosophy, step 12. Uranus is direct, so it's saying move ahead with the new philosophy, step 12.3 belief structure, and not the old. That's how I interpret this, right? But here's what's absolutely fascinating. Today, God has come out with a yod. A yod is God giving us the finger, so to speak. And right now, pointing to the moon in Virgo for a few hours today. And today only, folks. It's a sail that must go. To me, this is the literal magical wand that Creator is giving us to create the new mountain. This is the new mountain, laser beam coming from heaven, though. And what this says, basically, in my opinion, is literally Mercury and Venus in Aquarius ruled by step 7. So it's what our spirit has to say about our future, Aquarius, and where we are going. And we are going there. Pluto will be in Aquarius eventually in your life, my friend. We're going there. Pluto's heading there. Everyone's going there. So it's all of your spiritual thoughts and creativity about where you're going, the new map, the new destination, the new mountain. It's the new philosophy and the new ego being born, right? That the South Node is that and turning away from, I think, the old at the same time. The South Node is saying, don't be something here, right? Don't be something. But Uranus direct saying, but be this, right? And it comes down to what? Our feelings in Virgo. And what is Virgo? Well, Virgo's reality. Oops, that's the wrong button. There it is. Virgo's reality. It's hard to play the piano in the background, folks, but I'm trying my best. And we're going to feel, I think, today, all of these real points, all of these very real little moments. And not just today, but as the moon finishes its course all the way up through reality, we're technically feeling the new reality, which is calling in the new reality. And feeling it is super important. We're going to talk about that here in the Sensei Sunrise. So you can see how God is giving us the finger. It's a 150-degree angle. And the reason why I use a clock here is because you can kind of get an idea of shapes from clocks. So basically, when you have planets that are 10 minutes apart, 10 minutes on a clock, 5, 10, when you have planets that are 10 minutes apart, what they're pointing to is God giving you a clue about what we should actually pay attention to. And we move from here to here. You read it that way. So interesting stuff. Let's move on now to our Sensei Sunrise. Time to bring back some flowers, new blossomings going on. Well, we are at step 19, Capricorn, and as I have spoken, that means that we are manifesting today. The way that looks is as we climb the conscious ladder, we are now at 19. Once we love and trust here, it's actually a feeling that brings us up to step 20. So we're brought up to chapter 3 by feelings. Therefore, you can conclude that if you are a person who is emotionally cut off, there's no way you're going to master life. It does require emotional connection to yourself and working good with your own feelings if you want to master life. I'm just saying, that's the spectrum from what I can see in the conscious ladder. So today we basically take our love and trust from everything we have done, the 10 days in Capricorn we spent in the first part of the transit. We take the next 9 days we spent in the next part of the Capricorn transit and all the actions we have in motion. We basically sit on top of that and let actions flow through us. So today, you don't want to stop the train. You want to let actions flow, let actions flow. You want to support those actions. You don't want to stop them or slow them down, but you want to sit on top of them and love and trust like Mother Hen that it will be brought into your life. Now, the way this really works, which is super cool to me, is technically you have, 3 dimensions to reality. We live in 3D, and our mental consciousness also operates in 3D. To pull off manifestation, I believe you have to be consciously aware of all 3. I think we manifest all the time by autopilot, but I mean, if you want to grab the ship and go this way, you have to think of these 3 points. We spent 10 days working on our primary decisions that weren't good for us. We just spent another 9 days working on putting those ideas into motion and working out the kinks of what may not be working in those ideas. This weekend, what we do is we allow ourselves to feel this legacy, to feel the new mountain, and to come into the emotions. Now, feeling the legacy is part of the wizard's trick. I'm going to get a little deeper on this later, but the reason why it's legacy is because you have to almost project yourself in the future feeling back in order to have a clarity of what it is but not be attached to it. It's kind of a wizard's trick. So a lot of spells and stuff and even dark magic and stuff there's a line in there that like takes the creator of the magic into the future looking back at what you have made. And this is what creator says to do anyways, basically, that, if you want to call it an earth and you say, and I'm grateful for you bringing it to me already. Thank you already. And so it is. I thought so. Past tense. I thought so. I thought that was the way it was going to be. So this is us going into this bridge of detail, Capricorn, into like, okay, starting to feel the groove. So Saturday, you're protecting your feelings. They may be vulnerable. You might feel vulnerable about what it is you're trying to draw into your life on Saturday. But on Sunday, or when we hit step 21, which is around 11:10 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday, we will, once 21 opens, that's my favorite degree. It's my favorite degree of ice cream. Everything feels good, and you open up to the love. So there's just this weird little period where the sun shines open, and technically, usually new information or something fascinating is drawn in when you start to really feel it and love it. That's when a door opens, that's something opens, and that's the 3 of the 21. That's why I love 21. I think it's my favorite degree, in case you're curious. So we come back, we've got step 10 of the 11 control traps and some more wisdom about where Yod is pointing at you in your zodiac weather after this, my friend. Your date of birth holds all the secrets to your soul. You give us your date of birth, we'll tell you the secrets to love, the secrets to lust, and who the best person for you just might be. I have the answers. Check out Secrets of Birthdays at secretsofbirthdays.com. So And here we are at the Soulmart.me Trading Post. Some cool things to point out to you that you might want to check out over the weekend. For starters, I am launching the Sirius Joy Academy, where I'm helping people stand in their joy. And the first real product is this one-time only class on reading your progress chart. We will run your progress chart, and we will talk about reading it. You will leave empowered with the ability to read your progress chart every year after that, and it's just a fascinating little look at yourself. Details on that are at Soulmart.me. Many people have been asking about the megascopes. Well, I believe on this new mountain I've created for myself, I've created a new way to bring the megascopes that would be affordable to everyone and solve so many problems that I have been struggling with these damn megascopes. So thank you for your patience. They're going to come out in the form of a megascope channel, and it's it's really quite perfect. Thank goddess to technology. So please hold your hats, but when they come out, they are light casted for a full month ahead and will give you a full megascope of your future. Out quickly and just in time for Soul Garden's 9th birthday. Soulmart.me also has web classes I already shot. One is the art of reading people. For 1111, you can read and get to know how to read people, learn the privacy of your own home, and so you want to be an astrologer, which will take you down the basic things to look at in your own chart if you want to be an astrologer. And don't forget, you can do one-on-one with me. You can buy a 1 hour for $99 and get a 30-minute free follow-up good anytime through the summer of 2015. And if you want to start a little smaller, these 15-minute step readings or gut check readings, both the same type of thing, just $39.95. It is recorded and is live with me. Someone thought it was going to be a printout. I was like, no, hi, it's me. I felt like Publishers Clearinghouse. She was like, is this Chris Witecki? I was like, yeah, what do you think this was? She thought it was some sort of a printout. So that was kind of fun. But anyways, it is a good connection, and it is a good little jolt of light. All that and more at soulmart.me. So let's move on now to our part 10 of our control traps, the 11 control traps. And this might seem kind of arduous, me bringing you down the control trap path, but I've done it so that we are clear of where we kid ourselves. So control trap 10 is devaluing a manifestation or others. So step 10 is Taurus, right? It is the Taurus vibration. And so an abuse of step 10 is a devaluation is what ends up happening. This is where people devalue others, right? So they will, tell someone else that they're not worthy or the project's not working, or, belittle, the overall esteem of the project or the situation in order to be needed themselves as a solution. It's a very parasitic, energetic control trap. And the other part of the control trap, too, is, you're not valuing your manifestation if you're allowing someone to come in and tell you what's good or what's not good, right? And so, in essence, the control trap is you feel codependently that you need people to manifest stuff. And the truth is that people do show up to help you build your pyramid or whatever. You don't build it by yourself. God does send people, but is it the right people and is it valuing? So, you want to always add value to anything you're manifesting and never, ever think about what's not valuable in the sense of real criticism. It should be something you have I-am'd and fixed already, right? So devaluing manifestation or others or in yourself is one way to get into a control trap. And what I say is, this is what I say by control trap too, the point I want to bring up, is I think it's an excuse for some people. I think some people sit there coming up with things that aren't valuable, and that's just an excuse not to try, honey. I see past it. So before you go into your control trap meditation, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters through the weekend. And I'm going to talk about exactly where God is giving each sign the finger. All right. The Yod, the new ego and the creative vision are pointing to, and that's what those two are. That's what God's pointing to. Our new ego and our creative vision is pointing to Scorpios. Sunny and social today, and they'll be a little cloudy through the weekend. But your new ego and creative vision is pointing to a fresh public reputation, maybe even a new title, maybe even a new business title on the old name card. Step 1, the Leos, sunny and productive, really manifesting this weekend. Your new ego and creative vision are currently pointing to raising your soul capital, raising your prices, and that might mean literally bringing in moolah. Step 2 is the Cancers, sunny and pensive right now, but your new ego and creative vision are pointing to a fresh attitude or a fresh approach to everything. So consider that to change your reality. Step 3, the Sagittarius is sunny and professional today. Your new ego and creative vision are pointing to a wave of career accomplishments now starting to come in. So point towards that, make it happen, pick the low-hanging fruit, and so on. Step 4 is the Aquarius is sunny, private, withdrawn, I think, but your new ego and creative vision are pointing towards transforming yourself into something great, all right? And the key there is transformation, which means flexibility is very important. Step 5, the Geminis, you are sunny, nesting, and resting, and then have an inner child fun later on. But your new ego and creative vision is pointing to an emotional foundation and home. So Time to build a real home reality that you can ground yourself in, says Creator. Step 6, the Librans, new ego and creative vision, but cloudy and spiritual. I was channeling Creator there for a second. Cloudy and spiritual today and through the weekend, but I think you'll come out to play as soon as the moon pops into Libra, like Saturday, okay? But your new ego and creative vision is working on spiritual miracles and release. So you're getting sucked right into your spiritual purpose and allowing that to happen. That's really going to be your new reality, is your highest spiritual purpose. Some of this may come out in dreams, FYI, okay? Step 7's the Pisces, sunny and sentimental today. Your new ego and creative vision, working on a new set of relationships right now. So anyone that you might be swimming with right now is probably one of the new relationships that is going to be a crystallizing force, I believe, of the new mountain or of your new reality. Step 8, the Capricorn, sunny and passionate. Your new ego and creative vision is pointing at life's true purpose for yourself. Life's true purpose for yourself. So this means, what you really are climbing the mountain for. All right? So be as honest as you can with Pluto in your sign, and you will get there faster, is my opinion. Step 9, the Aries, sunny and content through the weekend, which is good. Your new ego and creative vision pointing to a whole joyful lifestyle, okay? So you want to create a joyful, vacation-like lifestyle, says the planets, in my opinion. Step 10, the Taurus is sunny and creative today. Hey, how about that? We're actually very inner child-based today. You are the new ego and the creative vision, the Yod, is pointing to manifesting great dreams. So you are kind of given the green light. Go manifest exactly what your heart wants right now. That's the new mountain for the Tauruses. Boo! And lastly, the Virgos, sunny and cool with the moon in their sign. Then it moves into a Libra, and they'll start to feel a little back and forth about values. But your new ego and your creative vision with the Yod today are reinventing your character once again. And I know you like to get comfy with stuff, Virgo, but the truth is you're super creative and you're recreating again. So it's time to do a new you. It could be a new version. It could be a new wardrobe. It could be a new title. It can be anything that you design. But it is time to go get a makeover, I guess, is the way to put it. All right. So let's look at our Lightwalker parade and see what we have following our show to help you on your day and through the weekend. First of all, Venus Prime Health, very interesting about pumping up the pineal gland and clearing your pineal gland from all sorts of corrosions and whatnot. If you haven't watched this episode, I recommend it. I've already seen an increase in my own dreaming and psychic ability, in my opinion. I am kind of definitely somewhere else most of the time anyways. And our 10 healthy weight loss supplements, we are at the final one to help you out. Synephrine is the way you say it, I believe. And this is going to be an organic way of losing weight. So if you're having a hard time, just want to lose some of that fat, which is a lot of times, a lot of our trauma and memories is stored in that fat. These top 10s are great. Go back and watch them, folks, if you need the help. If you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. We say thank you ahead of time. And you can be our friend on Facebook by going to soulgarden.me. And don't forget, you can join our email list. I'll send you an email when our new episodes are live. And the Mothership of Light. Turning 9 at Step 28, Capricorn. I'm so proud. All of our shows are live. We have many super blogs. We have many contributors of Lightworkers who write and give. If you enter in a term in the search blank, it'll show you where on Soul Garden you can find that article or whatnot. So we are building a Mothership of Light. Come on down, say hi, tell your friends. We thank you ahead of time. And that leaves us with the weekend and our rock and roll gospel. We are boogieing on down the Capricorn road, and today is one of my favorites. I think if you're going to get in the mood and start to just feel your mountain, this is your woman, Sade, right? Step 25, Master Capricorn. So true. And that 25 is spirit. You can feel that step 25. You can feel that this woman has got it. And probably the only thing on my iPhone for romance is Sade. I'm admitting that. So, No Ordinary Love is an amazing song. If you haven't heard it, it'll put you in a nice, groovy, smooth Capricorn mood for the weekend. I love you. I am so grateful that you tolerate me through my little quirky mistakes up here. And I will see you on the new mountain, my friend, on Monday. Until then, live, love, be. This is just so ironic.